No, not yet. Yeah. For some reason, we've been unscathed.
It's the Plank Show. Oh no, there's no music. So I'm just going to have to make up stuff. Featuring the fourth member of the Jonas Brothers, it's Gavin.
Hello.
Must be way too nice.
He looks like he could be in the Home Improvement show, Michael Navarro.
Hey, thank you. Wore my good shirt.
My name's Nick, and I saw a refrigerator today start on fire at a Casey's gas station.
Seriously?
Anyway, this is Wade!
Oh my god. I want to be there. I'd love to see it. Well, it's a horrible thing to actually happen in front of. But who in their right mind or ever sees a refrigerator go on fire?
Yeah, that's.
I have no more details. I just want everyone to know that I was there and wonder why I was there.
I remember driving by on like 12th Avenue North, and there was a full semi that was just engulfed in flames one time. I thought that was kind of.
Want to mute your thing?
Yeah, I can mute my thing. Sorry. Just
None of the
checking
music
out
works.
like the new splash screen, all that other fun stuff. Hello, I'm your host, Mr. Wayne Stallenbacher, and we have Gavin and Nick and Michael Navarro here today with us.
Hello.
It's like one of the first times we're actually having a conversation with
Yeah,
Michael
right.
here, and now we keep talking about his road trip radio on the internet all the time, and then we were just informed that it is now gone to the wayside. What, last Wednesday you said was your last show?
Wednesday, yeah. That Hooligans was last.
At
The
Hooligans.
last ride. The last road trip.
Ah,
But who knows? If something comes up, maybe we'll get together and do something.
okay.
See how that
Is
goes.
there any real reason why it's gone that way? That road trip is no longer, or is it just
I think it just
ran its course?
ran its course.
Okay.
Wayne wanted to kind of get out, do something else, so
Ah.
that's fine. So if anybody's looking for a drummer,
Oh, people looking for drummers out there,
around.
yes. Got to find out. We have one here, and I know he's got good equipment because that's how we met for the first time, I
yeah,
think.
yeah,
Well,
is
we
that-
might have met before, but,
that
around the same
symbol's
circle.
working out.
Oh, that symbol's awesome.
Awesome.
Yes.
Good deal. Nice.
So pick up a symbol. I was like, he should come on the podcast, and now here we are.
We
so.
are. Yeah. Good
cool.
to be here.
So tell us a little bit about yourselves. Like, where'd you grow up? I know you
Grew
have.
up in Fargo. Born and raised. Played music here with lots of people.
Oh, what high school did you go to?
Fargo South.
Fargo South. Okay.
Yep. Bruin.
Bruins.
They still are the
Yeah.
Bruins.
They still are. Yeah. No, born and raised. I've got 3 kids, 4 grandchildren, and
Very nice.
none of them are playing music,
Okay.
which kind of doesn't disappoint, but it,
I gotcha.
Yeah.
kind of like to
You
see
You want
them
them
do
to
that.
play music?
Par for course. Yeah, my daughter has nothing to do with it. My son wants to play drums, plays drums, but he's not very disciplined about it.
Oh,
No, he's in the Army right now doing HR.
oh
Yeah,
okay.
If you ever met the guy, he'd be like, HR?
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
that's exactly what he'd say. Okay,
Okay.
really?
Are there many disciplined drummers around?
Well, few of us. Which brings me to say about Drummer's Journey Wednesday nights, 5:30, 7 o'clock. You got a drum pad circle that you do with me. We work on rudiments and just your hands and chops and all that other fun stuff. So free. All you gotta need is a pad, and if you don't have one, they have ones for purchase there, whatever else. Maybe we can figure out ways for people to donate one to you and all that other fun stuff. I'm just putting that out there. We don't have any donation ones, but
Drummer's
so come on out.
Journey.
I provide the jokes and some candy. And
Highway 10 Moorhead. Drummer's Journey.
Drummer's Journey, yes.
Voice of God.
So yeah, God, last few weeks we've had about, it was 8, which for just doing drum pad stuff in the middle of summer, I think it's pretty good. So
Sure.
yeah, it's just,
Yeah,
it's been spreading around. We'll be getting some high school kids in there too. So
that's good. I was just in there yesterday.
oh,
Picked
the
up
candy
some
store.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Tell me
yeah,
about
you
it.
got to check out some of the podcasts from the last few weeks. They made me spend some serious money there.
Oh.
And I mean by made, it was just that you can't put that type of candy in front of somebody and just walk past it every day.
No,
Yeah.
no,
It's true.
you can't.
That
Nice
wasn't fair.
stuff in there.
Wasn't fair, Michael.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know what else you want to know.
Well,
I'll tell you anything.
yeah.
to a
so once
point.
you started drumming
To a
back
point.
in the Bruins days.
No, I started drumming back in
Oh.
the Lewis and Clark elementary days.
Lewis and
Okay.
Clark. There we
Yes,
go.
when I-
Yeah.
My dad played in bands,
Oh, really?
so they practiced at
So you got
my
lineage here.
house, or our house when
Yeah.
I was growing up. So there was always drums there. So I really didn't need to have a set of drums. They were always there. So I'd get home after school and just start banging away. And then I would be around it when they would practice, and eventually I started to play with them when I was maybe 14 or 15 years old.
Oh man, that experience alone, golden.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
What kind of music did they play?
They did like your 50s, 60s rock, 70s
Okay.
rock, and then country, like the Merle Haggard stuff and
Cool.
George Strait,
Very
things
cool.
like that.
At that time, modern variety.
Yeah, yeah, it was good. I mean, we played. The thing was back then we played wedding dances.
Yeah.
That was just a big deal. You know, you had bands at these wedding dances, and they were great. They were great. You know, and then VFW clubs, American Legion clubs, things like that.
Oh,
So,
exactly. Just making the rounds.
yeah.
Yeah, that part of the grind has not changed.
No, not at all. No. Then I started my own band, or I got into a band in high school
Okay.
with a few guys. John Dunkirk, whose dad is Ward Dunkirk. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he was a musician in town, piano bar guy.
Okay.
His uncle played with Bobby V
Oh, interesting. Maybe
played
that's where I heard
bass.
the name before.
with him. So yeah, we started a little thing in high school, and just kind of played through that. And then I graduated from South and got hooked up with Dan Johnson from the Rhythmic Penguins.
Okay.
And then we traveled, did some stuff, and then I just kind of bounced around, played in some local stuff with Sky Bodine, with Phil Kerr, Smoking Gun with Dean Vollmer and Keith Johnson.
Oh, Keith. Keith, I was just writing to you. We got to get you on the pod again. So
Oh, okay.
I haven't got an answer from him yet.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah,
We'll keep knocking on your door.
right.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's awesome. He was a lot of fun to have in here.
sure. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yes, he
I like
is.
Keith. Did some stuff with the Fillers. I don't know if you've ever heard. Back in the day, Joey Kuntz, Scott Gatormson, Jeff Meyer. They were looking for a drummer just to kind of fill in while they had while they were looking for another one.
Okay.
And then I ended up just doing a little bit of traveling with them. Then they found their drummer. And then I'm trying to think of where I went after that. Probably Road Trip. Road Trip was right during COVID.
Oh.
They needed a drummer, and then everything just shut down.
Yeah. I know we got a lot of shows from the COVID thing, as people would get it, and then we'd have to come in and fill in all of the fun stuff. And
Yeah,
yeah, it was an interesting time.
yeah, it was.
I still remember at the windbreak, they had like this cattle thing that was out in front of the stage, so people couldn't get near for the 6 feet. It was kind of
Just
cool.
had to keep the distance on.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
it was just different. It's a whole different type of thing, how we work through it.
But it was cool with the band being 3 feet from each other.
well, you know,
You know, it was
we're
all
going to
right
give
then.
each other COVID no matter.
No matter what. Yeah, there you go.
It's just a different time. Oh, that's interesting.
Then I got 2 uncles that played.
Okay.
Danny Navarro. He played with a band called Crystal Haze,
Okay.
and my uncle Mario's a drummer. He played with Danny and Crystal Haze. The 3 brothers did play together for a little while back in the 70s.
This is good getting this on the internet. It's all this lineage stuff that I never would have known about. So,
Then I got a cousin that plays. He's up in Grand Forks, Danny Jr.
okay.
2 other cousins that play drums but never played in bands. They're really good drummers.
Just hang out in the basement.
It's pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I know a lot of them people too.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the history for me, I'm sure I left something out, but
Oh, that's fine.
it's all right.
You do anything on the side then? Like for work?
You know,
Or anything you
yeah,
want to talk about
I
for work?
do have a job, a real job. I work for the
Oh.
city of Fargo.
Okay.
Maintenance guy.
Gotcha. Oh,
So,
Oh, I got some questions for you later.
I've been working on
I can't answer them. Got to plead the fifth on that one, man.
I've been working on the
Yeah.
Park District all summer long too. So,
Sure, yeah. Hey, the maintenance guys know what's going on, though.
Yeah.
As in years, man, they know exactly what's happening in the.
There's all South Parks maintenance
Company.
full time for 10 years there. Well, almost 10 years. It's close.
Oh,
They went
okay.
back to school and all that other fun stuff. That's a
Nice.
whole different story. Rather talk about drumming.
There you go. And I collect record albums.
Oh,
doing
okay.
that for a
That's your
while.
kryptonite?
That's my kryptonite.
Okay, what albums are you looking for?
Right now, I don't. I don't know. I'm kind
Okay.
of taking a little break. I sold a bunch.
Interesting.
I'm kind of looking. I'm gonna look into it and see which are the hardest ones to get,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna go on a hunt for
Those
whatever
short
that
print
is.
things.
Yeah. I see a lot. I go to around to the record stores and everywhere, and I've got a lot of them already. So it's tough.
Because right now I'm looking for Miles Davis Nefertiti.
Oh.
Nobody's got it in town. At least not yet. Not that I can see.
Oh boy. You can't have it.
What, you have one?
You can't have it.
What? Oh, man. Nick, okay. We're going to have... No.
I was gonna say I may know somebody who has it.
Now
My
you know two
cousin's a
people.
big.
Miles
He's-
fan?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just saw that video. I watched a bunch of podcasts like the past few years, and I found out that Vinny Colaiuta has one now. With Breakfast with Vinny. And they were going over some stuff, and it was like, what was his Desert Island record? And that was it. And I've never heard it before. And I got my big stereo system upstairs, and I was like, I got to hear this as Vinny would have heard it on vinyl. So that's been my goal. And I don't want to get it on eBay because that's cheating.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Right. You got to find it.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
last week I picked up almost 80 Laserdiscs. Finally found more Laserdiscs. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, which had Mars Attack in there, and then a bunch of Pink Floyd actual, what would that be? Concert videos on there. So
You're going way back. I just picked up a VCR.
a VCR,
Yeah.
they're getting hot again for some
Yeah.
reason, and I don't know if it's people trying to transfer their stuff off VCR or they're just.
I
I
don't
can pick
know.
up a million movies for 50 cents.
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah. Yeah. So I had to get all the hookups for it though, because new TVs don't
Yeah, they
take
don't
any
like that old stuff.
RCA stuff, you know. So
That's why I don't want
But
to look
that's
in my
all right.
basement. It's just all old stuff.
yeah.
I found this quiz. I thought it'd be kind of fun.
You got a quiz.
I got a quiz. I found a quiz. I took it and I failed.
Do we have
but
to strip for it?
no, it's a drummer quiz.
Oh,
Uh,
jeez.
do you
no.
know?
Now it's gonna be terrible.
Y'all know Rick Latham?
Rick Latham, of
Rick
course.
Latham.
Yeah. So it's
Kissing Company, right?
I believe so.
Yep.
And so this is a quiz I think he made. I don't know.
Oh, so is it for Fargo Moorhead type things?
No, it's just
Just
something
random?
I found.
Okay, well,
So first
Rich,
question.
you're probably coming back on now. You can torture us like this.
Yeah, but Gavin can answer these too because he's.
Oh, boy.
He's
All right.
some of these are easy.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's
Going
let's
after
see.
the Z already.
Okay.
Right.
Question number 1. Another common name for a bass drum is a what drum? Yeah, this is the first one. The second one is ridiculously hard compared to this one.
Okay.
Okay.
They're
Who
trying to
wants to
start you off
answer it?
easy.
Yeah.
do
Who's
you
gonna
think,
answer?
Gavin?
Oh, boy.
What do you
Gavin's
think?
gotta answer
Kick
it.
drum?
I believe it is
Yeah.
kick, and we're gonna see what it says. It's correct. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. See,
You got
there
the
go,
applause?
man.
I'm not a drummer, but I think
Yeah.
I know that one.
Second question: Rick's autographed Series Pro Mark drumstick has a length of 16 inches. True or false?
We're going to just say
What the
true.
I'm gonna say false.
Okay, we got a tiebreaker here, Gavin. True or false?
16 inches. So
Yeah.
That was not okay. That was very small. That was off screen, but that was not 16 inches.
Sorry, Allie.
I'm gonna say true. I'm gonna say true.
Okay, true. It is true.
Hey,
Okay.
let's go.
Okay. This is about hi-hats.
Woo, hats.
Blank.
Talking with hi-hats
what-
yesterday.
What size in inches cymbals are most common for hi-hat usage?
Should we let Gavin go first?
I'm gonna say 15.
Okay.
Or say, well, yeah, 15. I'll go with 15.
I'm gonna say 14.
14.
I'm going to say 14 just because I was the majority. I would have guessed 12. So it was 14.
12 is
All right.
tiny. Yep.
Okay. Oh, this one's this one's a fun one, actually. A very famous snare drum solo is entitled "The Downfall of Paris." True or false?
I should have kept my mouth shut.
True.
I'm going to say it's true because Wade
True.
said true, and he was so
He
confident.
knows his stuff.
What state was Rick Latham born in?
What state?
Yeah.
Oh, he was on the podcast too,
Confusion.
so he would have told us.
State of confusion.
Ah!
State of.
Sorry, Rick Latham is a famous drummer, not a local one. So-
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Sure.
It is multiple choice. There's Texas, South Carolina, or North Carolina.
Oh, we're going
Minnesota.
South. We ain't even near it. South Carolina.
North Carolina.
Texas.
Oh God.
Here we go. Split it up. Split the room on that one.
I'm just gonna pick the middle, South Carolina. I was right. Wow. A larger stick usually creates a larger sound. True or false?
False.
False. That is correct. A larger stick does not necessarily create a larger sound. The sound is produced by a stick depending on
Just
various
average.
factors.
You don't have to reach so far.
Buddy Rich was a featured member of the Stan Kenton Orchestra. True or false?
False.
Go ahead.
No idea. False.
False.
That is correct. It is false.
Look at Stan Kenton.
Clear batter heads are often used because of their ability to create a more blank, dry sound, bright sound, or focused attack.
Focused attack.
Bright sound.
Don't you fucking dare.
I'm going with focused. I just got the best there from Nick. Like, no.
Focused attack is correct.
I was going to say
We gotten
round.
all these right, guys. Good job.
I was going to say round sound, but that
All
wasn't even an option.
That's just a dumb one. I'm just gonna.
Oh,
That was it. So we got all the questions correct.
you have Mario and
The last question didn't seem like any. Why would anyone know this? Rick refers to his home studio as the Drum Pad, Boom Boom Boom, or Groove Palace.
Groove Palace.
yeah, I was gonna go with
That's
Groove
just
Palace.
No, the answer
That's
was
all-
Boom Boom Boom.
Boom
So-
Boom Boom. But Southern Carolina, yeah,
I like Groove
probably should have
Palace.
been.
Groove Palace
That's-
pretty dope.
that's cool.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's a
Yeah.
nice one.
Anyway, that was my game. That's my game for the day.
Like it.
Yeah.
Like it.
It was 100%, guys. Good job.
Nice.
Cool.
Cool. Then we gotta get back to the game over here
Oh,
too. As
boy.
we've been playing Oregon Trail on some actual vintage gear over here in the old Apple IIe, but put it back to me. We'll get back to that in a little bit. We gotta see where Michael's going in the future. And I was looking for another job, as in a drumming job. Now, I was
Maybe,
gonna ask you:
kinda.
did your dad consider drum gigs as jobs? Did he say that? We got another job this weekend.
No, we got another gig.
Got
we
another
have a
gig?
gig.
Okay. 'Cause growing up with some
Or we're-
other people's parents, they're when they talked about it, I was like, we got a job this weekend, and it always threw me. It was like, job?
Yeah,
How
no,
do you
it was
consider a
usually
gig a
or
job?
we're playing.
But
Yeah, we're playing this weekend.
oh,
Something, on that line.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
He had a lot of guys go through that band, the Coachman.
okay.
He had a lot of guys pay for college by playing with the Coachman.
See, now were they playing 6 days a week too, like they used to?
No, okay, I
you
take
just had
that
a
back.
really
They
nice-
were a little bit in the beginning.
Okay.
They would play, well, it's Rick's now, but it was Lorney's
Lorne?
before.
Oh, cool. There's some
And
cool.
they had a,
That's why the boot's there. That's right.
that's right, it's
Yeah,
Lorney's,
that's
and
it.
it was like
They don't
the
like you.
urban cowboy thing. They had a mechanical bull.
Yeah, someone else is talking about that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Wild Bills also have a mechanical.
Down in Dallas?
I meant here.
Here? Maybe.
Thought about
Possible.
that.
There probably could be a few of them
Maybe.
in town. Yeah.
Could be.
Everyone had to get so litigious, and now we don't get any fun stuff anymore.
Yeah.
So we can't hurt Gavin while laughing at him.
Put him on a bull.
Put him on a real one.
Sounds
Yeah.
so fun, huh?
There you go.
Go to my mom's house. There's a bunch of horses resources there.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's what I got for that. That's where I learned my chops, playing with Dad.
There's no better way than just jumping in the middle of these people that actually know what's going on, and you're the worst person in the room. Oh, you get better quick. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
I've always loved that.
Yeah, it's fun. The stuff that I learned was, the old country stuff and then the rock stuff. So it wasn't.
And that stuff still sells to this day.
And what he told me too was, if you learn to play this stuff, you can play with anybody. Basically.
Okay.
I'm not going to jump in and play with any, Metallica or Slipknot or anything like that, but I'd be able to sit in, fill in.
You can hold your own.
Hold my own a little bit, yeah.
On the bar band scene right there.
Yeah.
No, so basically they went from the 6 days, so they get into the more corporate and wedding type thing that you were talking about earlier. Is that mostly their vein of playing?
Both. It was both, but yeah, the clubs turned into, rather than Lorneys or say Demerts, was Kirby's.
That's another name, yeah. That was Kirby's before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they used
I
to
miss
play in the
Kirby's.
front window.
Yeah,
Right, and
that's
the
right.
band would be
Yeah.
facing the other way, and their backs would be to the sidewalk. So
I was
nobody,
like,
glad they didn't fall through the windows or anything. But yeah, back to that. They went to wedding dances then, anniversaries.
exactly, that's where the money's at.
Yeah. We, I don't know if you know who Gordy Christensen is
Yes.
from the news, or
Yep.
formerly of the news. And then there's Stan, and we played for their wedding dances
Oh,
when I was
wow.
in high
That'd
school.
That'd be an honor because they know what's going on.
Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, somehow they knew Dad. I don't. So we played. For
We
their
played
dances.
for Nick's wedding a couple years ago, right when he was joining in. So
Nice. Those are fun gigs.
Oh, they were. What
That was
it,
the only way I'd play with you guys.
You brought your sister up to do a song too. I can't. What song was that?
I believe it was.
It was a more poppy song.
Yeah, it was Shut Up and Dance.
Shut Up and Dance. There we go. Is that Mia then?
Yep.
Okay. Shout out to Mia. Hi. Haven't seen you in a while. You coming out to the Diamond this weekend? Maybe.
So maybe.
Maybe. We always see his sister. I think she lives in Crookston.
Grand Forks.
Grand. Oh, she's in Grand
Oh,
Forks
okay.
now.
Moved in with her boyfriend.
Okay.
So that's a diamond in Grand Forks.
Yeah. Still
Okay,
going.
Still going.
Yep. Probably still
Wow.
looks the same.
It's like the only place that has live music now over there.
Is who here misses
Is
the
it?
Nestor? 'Cause I'm pretty sure my parents met at the Nestor.
The Nestor.
And I'm pretty sure that the carpet that they met on was still there when they tore it down. So
There you go.
Yeah, played a lot of gigs at the Nestor.
allegedly. Yeah. so
Ton
am
of
I.
gigs at the Nestor.
Here's a great Nestor story. I got kicked out of the Nestor while playing.
Oh no.
Yeah, so we brought in this front man that was from, well, we found out later that he was kind of just running.
Oh.
Running, and he ended up in Fargo, but his just one of the greatest voices you ever heard, other than, Nick, the angel throat Tyler over there. But he was on there, and he had problems with substances. Now, I won't give out his name because I don't need to have any of this come back, but basically, they kicked him out personally, and then we got in there and got a show, and we were doing a show, and the entire time he's running his mouth off to the management and everything else. All of a sudden, shut off the power, get out.
Dang.
We're halfway through our show, and it's like, oh,
Dang. Did you get paid?
we got paid a little bit because they felt bad for us because they kind of knew the situation, and he talked
That's
nice to
tough.
him afterwards, and
Yeah.
well, this situation's never going to happen again,
Yeah.
and it never did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got kicked out of the Nestor while playing.
Dang. That's too bad.
Yeah, the Nestor. That brings back memories.
Oh, it was great. It was always something going on there.
Yeah.
So.
And then Specs.
Yeah.
Remember playing
We're
Specs?
playing
for-
Specs in a couple weeks.
Are ya?
Yeah, Pirate on Cassette.
All right. We played there every weekend, or every first weekend of the month for about 3 years.
There you go. D's so awesome. We love you, D. We really do. Just, I don't know. won't say the place had a rep, but it's just I know some people talk really not so friendly about it because they think that you're going in, you're gonna like get beat up or something, and it's not like that at all. I mean, the people there are so friendly,
Very
and
nice.
they love having the live music there. I mean, I had someone help me park my van. He had no idea who we were, ever.
Yeah.
It was weird. Well, I shouldn't say it was weird, but it was just I wasn't expecting it. So
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
there's-
got
yeah,
beat
nice
up at
folks.
Specs, but it was Wade that beat me up, so that
yeah,
doesn't count.
well, you know, you wanted to come into the bathroom well, yeah, I did invite
Is that
you.
dirt on break?
I had to go.
Yeah. You waited till.
Just a $1, Nick.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll make it work.
We can share.
Yeah. Go to Rick's.
Go to Rick's.
That's what
I haven't played Rick's in so long. Oh, that used to be like the place, at least in our mind, the metal stuff that I used to play back in the day. It was like you had made Rick's and you made it. Because SOP played there all the time. And yeah, they'd have some touring bands that come through there as well. And it's like, I know Gavin played there.
Yep, they love us.
Yeah.
They love us. I'm just gonna leave it there. They love us. So
So what bands did you play with back in the day?
Back in the day, let's see. The first ones that are actually getting paid, one was called Dorian. Then one was called Obsidian. This Ian thing going on. And then
is it
we had...
named after the Minecraft rock?
Well,
Obsidian?
Obsidian actually
Oh,
came about in this room as we speak. I was literally sitting about where Michael was at on a drum set. And I was just back from Texas because I was going to school in Texas for this just winter break. And my brother was dating somebody. I got a twin brother. He was dating somebody who had a brother that liked to play metal, and I played metal. So all of a sudden, they had him basically set up a play date for us. We came in here and did a couple Slayer tunes, and then all of a sudden he comes back the next day with a list of band names. He's like, "Who do we find for bass?" It was like it wasn't even an option. Also, we're making a band. I was like, "Okay," and then that was like the only one besides the Goat Head or something, you know, Sledge Cranium, stuff like that. That was. I could probably put that on a poster. Was Obsidian, so that's where that name
I
came
like
from.
it.
Then that lasted for a while. I know I left the band. They used a drum machine, and then I came back at the very end of it. And that's the end of that one. But then I started 0 Hour, and then we had what was the name? After Image. That was another one. I think it's before. Yeah, that's when I was married. So kind of ended up not being in bands for a while there.
Oh.
So now we're with these guys. With Uptown Pirate on Cassette. So, Pirate on Cassette Specs, I think it's going to be September 5th. So you got to be on out there.
Alright.
The college kids will be back. It's going to be bumping. It'll be great. We might do some water drums again.
Yeah,
too.
you guys, don't you have the M&J?
The M&J's the week before. Yep, I don't remember the dates on that one though, so I refrained on that until I can cheat. It's the week before the 5th.
It's the 29th,
It's
right?
the 20th.
29th? I believe so. I think
Yep,
that's
so
what
we got
Alex
two-nighter
said.
at the M&J.
I know your dates better than you do.
Yeah,
It's okay.
End of August.
Yeah.
That's what I
exactly.
usually say.
It's okay.
End of August, beginning of September. Yeah.
Come stay, listen to the band.
Exactly.
There you
Exactly. We'll do some fun stuff. Get your Polaroid taken with Gavin over here. He'll definitely like doing
Yeah,
that.
I'll be there.
So yeah.
So Gavin doesn't play with you guys?
Gavin plays in a
I'm
band
in a-
called Day of Bliss, and he's
Okay.
a major supporter, and we'll give him a woodblock or something.
Yep. Yep. My girlfriend's the singer for Pirate on Cassette.
Exactly.
So
Okay.
I go out and support them and have a lot of
Got it.
fun. So
All right.
yeah,
So you guys are all
I'm the
one big unit.
the
one-
unsung fifth member, I guess.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Jonas
yeah.
Brothers.
Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
Just out here meeting people, doing our
Yeah.
thing. Yes, exactly. So
Yeah.
it's been a good time. But let's get into the future. I barely brushed on that. It's just, we're talking about like, what do you plan on doing besides getting a new job or getting into another project band?
I've been kind of toying around with a classic country band.
Okay.
I got a steel player,
Nice.
very cool.
Slap
lead
steel?
guitar player,
Okay.
bass player, and myself right
And a
now.
fiddle too?
I got a guy. I know a guy. I know a guy who knows a guy. So we've gotten together, just one time now. Then Road Trip got busy.
Okay.
And now that we're not busy anymore, we're gonna hit it again.
Just gotta walk back in the room with a list of names.
Yeah, right. And then
Don't
they'll leave and go, I think I'm in a band now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't get
So
to decide.
these guys are they're really good musicians. I'm not gonna name anybody, just because
It's still not
it's
settled
still
yet.
not settled in
Yes.
quite yet. But
But be aware.
that's
It's coming.
I don't know where we're gonna play. I mean, it's the market's there, but I don't know.
I'm
there's-
just trying to think of that new place, Parachigos. God, I want to say Parcheesios.
Oh yeah,
Parcheesi.
yeah.
Oh, but
It's a new cereal.
that's
Yeah, there you
it.
go.
Cheddar cereal.
There
It's
you go.
the one where people just get going, so they actually get some stage time and stuff on there.
Oh,
So
really?
it'd be
That's in town?
Like the old Red Raven and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so it's the new place. Yeah, I just
Okay.
learned about it a couple of weeks ago, and I teach drum lines at Davies and Moorhead, and there's a couple of kids that talk constantly about that place. So
Really?
I'm like, yeah,
have to look into it.
so
Hmm.
it must be
See what we're
must
gonna
be
do.
moving up.
Yeah, but that's what I have in the works, and I do the church gig quite a bit, playing
Amen.
playing with their contemporary group at Hope Lutheran.
Oh, there
so
you go, yeah.
yeah, just
I'm
did
over
a
at
service
Faith
this
United
morning.
Methodist.
Oh, okay.
So
Do you
Kinda-
guys use acoustic drums over there? Or
Yeah.
electric? Okay.
yeah, you'll see it on the way out that I found one of those sets of the quiet cymbals with all the
Oh,
holes drilled in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked it up basically next to nothing, but it's still sealed. So we've had some, well, I won't say complaints, but it's been an issue of that ride cymbal just gets a little bit too punchy in that room.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah.
So,
They use Roland's,
yeah, it's
so they
most
got total
places do.
control over everything
Except
that's
for
going on.
that one, I'm missing the name. It's a Lutheran church in Moorhead. But Trinity, yeah, but they're caged out. Did I touch the mic?
You did.
Sorry.
Oh.
Scared me.
Yeah, so they're caged out with the acrylic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I know that's where Tom Christensen used to play. I'd fill in for him every once in a while.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Spending some time with the grandkids and the
gotta
kids.
do that.
School's going to be starting for them.
'Cause that's my thing. I always say I'm one oopsie away from becoming a grandparent.
Mm-hmm.
Careful, guys. I'm actually kind of excited for that, but on the other hand, I can wait. I can wait.
Yeah, I'm putting together a little set for
Oh,
the
nice.
2-year-old, but he'll get it maybe when he's about 4.
Oh, you're not going to torture the parents just yet?
No,
Is it your son or
I-
daughter?
I just kind of think it's my daughter.
Oh, a little payback.
Yeah, it's a little Ludwig. What do they call them? Ludwig Beats. It's got like an 18-inch, not even an 18-inch kick, maybe a 12 little tom snare. I mean, it's
just
a nice little set. I mean, it's put together good. But I just think now if he had it, there'd just be holes in the heads and just banging and banging and banging.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's too nice for that, but
It's not the little kicker.
it's
Is it the little kicker? Or is that
no, it's
PDP? That's the little kicker.
PDP? Okay.
I forget what this is called. I know what you're talking
He
yeah.
works at an actual music place, so.
Yeah.
Which
I
one?
just know enough to be
Where at?
dangerous.
about. A place I don't want
Oh,
involved.
okay.
I'll tell you later.
That's the after show.
Yeah, there you go. Well, can't be Marguerite's. You go to Marguerite's? Did you ever?
I used to work there too.
Did you?
I grew up in this house, and I bought it for my dad 15, 20 years ago now. He lives out in some 18-acre ranch that they're talking about selling, but it's in Minnesota. Oh, I want to get to North Dakota.
Yeah.
But no, so Marguerite's is literally like right down
Oh,
the
sure.
street. Yeah, we used to go there and get in trouble all the time. Yeah, it was great. Go back in those practice rooms and see how loud the amp got before Kenny came back there.
Yeah, Marguerite's. That was the place to go. Now it's Flatland and Journey.
Yep. The Drummer's Journey. Oh my God, you guys made such a candy store. I always tell them that every time I walk in here. It's like, how'd you do this?
Mm-hmm.
I even asked Mike on the podcast, like, how'd you make that happen? And he's just like, well, the thing is more about persistence and just realizing where your markets are at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you guys were talking about those Slingerland, I think it was Slingerland snares or something.
Yep,
When he
that's
was
the
on.
one that he got me on.
I found one at a pawn shop.
Oh, did you find a radio thing?
Slingerland.
Like a real one?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I brought it in, and yesterday, as a matter of fact, I brought it in
Oh,
and asked
really?
Mike. I said, "What do I have here?" He said, "Well, it's a snare." And I said, "Yeah, I know, Mike. I know it's a snare, Mike." And
Mr.
so
Carbone.
he just kind of looked at it. It was a lower end, but it was from the '60s, and he said they
One
sound
ply.
nice. He said,
Yep.
and I said, "Well, I haven't played it yet. It had the original heads on it still,
Yeah.
and so I'm gonna swap those out." And then I think I
Is
might
it steel or
give it-
wood one?
It's wood.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, it's wood. It's really nice.
Yeah. It'd be
So
like
I'm gonna
$1.
give that a shot. But yeah, I just remembered you guys were talking about the Slingerland stuff.
Yep.
So
Yep, that was the thing. So it's like the one I got is number 38 out of 50 ever to be made. And
Wow.
yeah, we did some recordings of it after that show and everything else. So it is now immortalized. And I know anyone that actually would cares that I spent that kind of money is never going to watch this. So I don't mind talking about it.
yeah, yeah. Well, I sold a set of drums, and then 3 days later, I bought another set. I mean, who does
That's the
that?
thing. That's like guitar players. It's like, oh, I need another guitar. Why? Well, this one's yellow.
Yeah.
That's basically
Yeah.
what you get.
And
That's what I fucking did with the damn pedal.
yeah, and I had another set, and I had the electric set that I have. So I had 2 drum sets,
Yeah.
and the whole thing was to get rid of them, just to
Yeah, it's furniture. It takes
start cutting down on stuff.
half
and
my
then
basement's drum stuff that I don't use. It just sits in cases, and they're great drums, but it's like, well, you can't
Yeah.
hit them all at the same time.
yeah. So then I see a set of Sonar on Facebook, and I was like, those are kind of nice. And they're the best drums that I've ever played.
Sonar?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a brand new car. Just
I can get
Comfort
behind
level.
that. I can get behind that. We're talking about that. Can we put up another game?
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you know Pete Nyblock at all. Peter Nyblock?
yeah, I've heard of him.
Okay, so he played with Icebreaker, is that right?
Yeah, Was
If
he-
I'm blowing
I
that
think-
name, I'm sorry. But
was he the dude from Ireland?
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw him at whatever it used to be Pistol Pizza or
Oh, there you
over in
go.
Moorhead with Icebreaker.
Yep. No, I love that guy. We bonded right away. I won't get into that whole story again. But basically, I got this Jojo Mayer, which shows you the hand technique from. It's a beautiful thing. This is what we bonded over, is actually watching this. And he was just intrigued that I could actually keep up with him while we're just playing on pads at Best Buy. And so I got this in order to make it as a giveaway. And it was on the last pod and everything else. And no one's guessed it yet. It was just basically what drum set did Peter Nyblock first purchase for himself. He started drumming at the age of 12 in Ireland. And that's the only clues I'm going to give you. So if you can name it, you can have it.
In Ireland?
Yep.
In what year?
I don't know how old he is.
He's 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
So,
I don't want to.
Zildjian.
I don't want to guess.
I'm going to say Sonar.
Sonar? Not Sonar.
Vibes?
Not Vibes. I like hearing the Vibes though. No one's mentioned that one yet.
Who's in Ireland? Come
It's a
on.
good
It's
question.
actually.
Bono. Yeah.
Well, no more. No more.
No more guesses?
No, I don't
Well,
even
I'll
know
tell
what it
you
is.
afterwards.
Is he-
I just want to say
Is he still around in town here?
Yeah.
Or is he?
He absolutely
Really?
is. He's working at FedEx right now. I think he keeps saying he's dropping drumming altogether, but I know he has students. And he's the one guy who's like, I should take some lessons from him, but he scares the living crap out of me. I just
Oh,
don't.
yeah?
I don't want to get in the room and just get tore apart by him, because I'm just like, oh, Peter, I love you so much, but oh my gosh, I know he could do some good. Yeah. No. We love you, Nyblock. Just in case you actually watch this.
Yeah, that's crazy that you brought that up. And then I remembered seeing him.
Yeah. I can't. I don't know.
That's
He's just
crazy.
a national treasure. So
Yeah.
I've watched him drum on a few occasions. It's just that his thing's all about technique and like what fingers should be doing what and everything else. And I'm just like, okay, I think we're overanalyzing now, but he gets into it, just loves it. So
Yeah, I saw the deal with Neil Peart. It was the same way when he changed his style. And I can't remember who the guy was that he took lessons from. It was just weird hearing Neil Peart taking lessons.
yeah,
Was
you can learn something
was
from
strange,
everybody.
but
I take
yeah, he
lessons from
changed.
Gavin.
He changed up his whole thing. You give free lessons, or you gotta?
No, I don't give lessons.
Oh, you don't
No.
on a
He's
wood
just-
block.
He's just kidding.
Sit in his basement and go
Yeah.
down there, and there's people hacking. It's like, oh,
I watch
you learn
him
something
and-
from it.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah.
It's like, oh, don't do that, or
Yeah.
Yeah,
or what happened
Yeah.
here. But yeah, I don't Neil Peart. I think I was somebody in California. I'm pretty sure.
it was. I know it was an
I'm
old,
just
old,
guesstimating here.
old dude that was showing him like the flow and not,
Yeah, Tai Chi.
The molar stroke. Yes.
uh,
To get into the weeds there a little bit. But Gavin, you got questions?
Yeah, let's
Before I
kind of
take
go
up all the time?
back. Let's go back to the beginning. What kind of got you into music? I know you said the age that you got into it, but like, what was that initial moment?
always being around
Okay.
and seeing a band in the basement
Yeah.
playing
Okay.
songs like you see it on TV, you hear it on the radio,
Mhm.
but when you're 5 years old and you see it,
Gotcha.
and then you see them, the band listening to a record,
Yeah.
going, no, this is what they're playing here,
okay.
as a band,
And you
just
gotta
doing
figure
that.
it out. No YouTube
Yeah.
back then,
Yeah. Yeah, and then touching Dad's bass in the mic stand and getting a shock. That'll keep you
Something so
motivated.
grounded.
And then yeah,
funny.
and then the rest of the band laughing because it's all happened to them before.
Gotcha. Who was maybe one of your bigger influences?
That's a great
That's a
question.
good question.
Yeah.
It would have to have been. Yeah. You, Gavin. No.
Check out some of his home videos.
It was. They were like just the guys that played with Dad. Because
gotcha.
that's who I learned from.
Okay.
So it would. Well, my uncle for sure, Mario, he played with them. When I got older, I'm a big Charlie Watts guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Not
There you
flashy.
go.
I don't want to be flashy in that. I just want to be
Gotcha.
able to keep the beat going.
Okay.
So I would say family
Okay.
was probably the biggest influence.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
That's what I always thought my kids would kind of get into, is that we always had bands or some kind of, ensemble going down here, and I don't know if it's too much or there's that internet thing, but they just, that's what Dad does. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. I'm like, no, you can do this too. I'm like, man,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, is it too easy for you? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. But it did come fairly naturally for me. I don't.
That's all
You
I can
know.
say about my boys. I never taught them really much of anything, and they sit down. And I was like, "Where'd you figure that out?" But
Yeah. Yeah, it did. Then I got into junior high, with the bands and
Yep.
jazz bands and all that good stuff. And the jazz teacher telling my parents, well, I don't know if Michael's going to be much of a drummer.
Oh,
I think
Hey.
he may want to do, and I think Dad kind of chuckled and
yep,
let it go.
yep.
But I didn't know that till years after that happened.
They were smart about that. Who was the guy over there? Started with an H, right? He was like the big jazz guy in town. As a teacher, Fargo South. For just
Well,
years and
it
years.
wasn't at South. This would have been in junior high
Oh, okay.
at Agassiz.
What Agassiz?
You can Google whatever, but I won't name the guy's name. But the jazz guy was John Severson over
Okay.
at Fargo South.
Yeah,
He
Severson,
was a
that's it.
jazz teacher there forever.
Yep.
Yeah, he
I
was a
know.
good guy.
Yeah, I watched some clinics with him doing stuff, and I was like, oh, yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Think about it that way. But no, I'm actually a music educator, at least on paper and all that fun stuff. I do subbing and stuff around town. But it's just like the guiding that you need to do at the very beginning, and just not knowing the backgrounds of certain people, and then just it's like somebody asked me yesterday. It's just like, when did you start drumming? I was like, I was 12 or 13. He's like, what got you into it? And I was just like, I wanted to play saxophone, and that was $6,000, and then the drum was $400,
Right.
which is overpriced still
Sure.
back in those days.
Yeah.
And so guess what Mom pushed for?
Yeah. Yep.
The next thing I know, here I am.
Yeah.
Still playing drums. Yep.
Well, I think it's better to hear a loud drum than a bad loud saxophone. It's a little bit more.
But it was the Muppet Show, that last note that got me into. I was
Right.
like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
Good stuff, man. Yeah.
No, so getting into like classic country and all that other fun stuff. What do you see is going to be happening here in the future? We're going to get into some AI, because I always got to talk about the AI and all that. I know they cringe, but it's fascinating to me. It's like we're in this transition period right now, and that's the new tool, and everyone's using it, but it's for creativity and all that, and it's just going to get. I won't say worse, but it's gonna be more involved. Is that a better way to say it than anything? And I don't know if you even have thoughts on it, or even that even ever dawned on you, but you talked about like where are you going to play when you get started, and there's venues still out there.
There is. There's a lot of.
They talk about how they're shrinking, but then you see other ones pop up, but then you're not entirely sure like how.
There's a lot of
solvent
those
they are.
one person shows going on.
Yeah, the acoustic
A
shows
lot of
seem
places.
to be, but you gotta. Well, the cover bands will kind of play the same stuff too, but you got to think that's kind of running its course, if not
I hope so, to a point for the
oversaturated.
bands.
There's so many of them.
Yeah, there is a lot. And then, they do put it, and this is the AI. They put it as live music. They say, yeah, live music today at the whatever, the Bay of what on DL or wherever
There you
it's
go.
at,
Pirates Cove.
But it's a person with a guitar with background music playing. Recorded. So AI is right. That's an to me. That's an example of AI right there.
Yeah.
It's not real. And they're playing what cover bands play,
Yep.
but it's also. I don't want to say cheating.
I'd agree
It's
with
just
you.
it's a new way of it.
I just.
There's a lot of people
They're
who agree with you.
undercutting a lot of bands.
Yeah.
When a person can go in and say, "Yeah, I'll do that for $300."
Right.
Yeah, they're getting
Well,
a good pay
yeah.
for the night.
All I got to do is set up my computer,
Yep.
hit the set, sing along, and play my guitar to it. Put that in your Pinto and just travel the lakes area.
There's a
It's a
reference.
done deal.
Yep. It's true.
But
The old Pintos.
not that there's anything against that.
No, it's just
It's just weird to me that they say live music.
yeah. Well, that is part of AI, because it's basically what it is. It's just kind of a stimulus on the side, or it helps out whatever else. Because I know we started doing backing tracks with the actual band, so they can actually put in the keyboards or whatever, the little and stuff in the background. And there are people that push back against that. It's just like, no, you want to be able to do all this live. And granted, we were down in Minneapolis trying out for, it was like a showcase thing for festivals and rodeos and all that sort of stuff. And they actually had these guys from the 70s with the old 70s gear that did all that psychedelic stuff while they're pulling all the knobs. And it was really, really good. And I'm just like, you got to have 50 roadies just to move that gear.
Just to move
but,
yeah.
I mean, it was legit. They were doing it live right there on the spot. But it was just like, how practical is that nowadays? And
But a piano,
the
but a
problem is,
piano is different than a bass player, lead guitar player, a drummer.
yeah,
The whole band. If you're going to overdub a keyboard, hey, go for it if it's going to fill up your band.
Yep.
But then if you're going to go up with and not play your instruments and overdub them, okay, then there's issues. So piano or a maraca or whatever you may need to fill up that space.
Yeah.
That's cool. But not the whole
glad you
band. Not the whole band. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Because I know it's like the best answer I ever got from that, besides I love what you're saying right there, 'cause that makes complete and total sense, is that the kids don't care. They just come by and there's like, I don't know, I compare us to circus animals now because there's really not many more of us coming out. Thank you, Gavin. That's why we love having you around, is that we got
Right.
fresh blood here.
Yeah.
As I notice that the age of the bands are getting up there and they're not getting any younger. And I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Where are we at? And just hearing people come into the venues, whatever else, and saying, oh, they still do live. You know, you just...
Yeah, or who has live music?
Exactly.
Asking that question. You know, who has live music in this town?
Well, it's a whole different energy. And,
Yeah.
you know, once you catch them in there, yeah, they love it. But
The thing you hear, though, too, is, well, that guy's playing, or that guy's over here. You know, you don't hear, you know, Day of Bliss is playing. You hear that guy. This guy is that guy. Yeah. And that's, I don't know. Call me jaded, but it's just.
It's not. It's just different opinions on the whole thing. And you come up in a different era, and I came up kind of in that same era, and you're walking straight into all this stuff. You know,
I know,
everything
I
is just like,
yeah.
they got those bands now that are, well, they claim, no one's really been able to prove it, that are literally all AI generated, from the photos to the albums to all the music and everything else. And you have they say that, you know, you got the person behind the scenes punching in all like what should happen, but
Yeah.
that's one thing I want to do, is not kind of a gag, but just to have like a experiment for it, and then have like one of those AI music generators, and we all choose like what different parts of it, and then see what happens at the very end, see if it comes out cool or not. So we'll get that going here shortly. Like I said, I was going to talk about quantum computing, and I still haven't looked up that whole triangular type thing yet to explain it better. But we'll get to that.
So is that
too.
AI? Is that what it, like ABBA does? The artificial intelligence stuff. So
Yeah.
is that what ABBA's doing with their concerts now?
Oh, they got...
Is that the same? Is that the same thing, or is that different?
They were talking about, like, they have they showed, what's that thing? Let's show 3D images. Holograms. Yeah. And they can show them when they're young and doing all the moves and all that other fun stuff. Yeah.
Right.
So they were doing that with Michael Jackson years ago, and that's starting to become a real thing.
Yeah. I think Kiss is doing it.
Yeah, Kiss is... yeah, I heard that too. I don't know if that's... Well...
But that's not the... They're
It's
doing
not-
they're doing AI. I think they're just coming right out and...
It would be AI-generated visuals,
Yeah.
but the music of it... Well, it would be a recording. So, yeah...
Which is really no different than seeing them live.
I've never seen Kiss live. I wish I had. That was me with Boston. I say the same thing.
Yeah. I've seen Kiss a lot. And they say that they're lip syncing and whatever. I don't know.
Well, you got a lot of stuff going on.
But I
That's what
I
can tell.
got my opinion on that. But when you say Kiss is faking it, I'll fight you.
Allegedly.
They're not.
Allegedly. No, so it's like, where are we going with the AI thing? And is it going to start turning down? Is like the drummers becoming the dinosaurs here?
No.
Do we have to start learning how to sing? And well, we should sing anyways. I know. Nick heard me a few weeks ago. I feel so much better about myself, and I'm like, that's right, Nick. Because here's the truth of it. I knew that I didn't have vocals. I knew that from the very beginning. It's just, I can hold a pitch, but that's about it. And one of my first gigs that I had actually teaching full time, I had to do both band and choir. So that was, thank God I had a piano. I could pluck out the notes on the piano. We can figure out the lyrics. The only person I brought there to state was a vocalist. And I remember right before we left to go to state to do the contest, she was like, "Don't take this offense, Mr. Stahlberger, but you're not a very good singer." And I just started laughing. It's like, I knew that, but you are, so here we go. But yeah, so
I don't think you're ever going to replace.
Like they say, drum machines from the '80s, but is this different?
I don't know. I don't think you can ever replace a person. You know, a singer, a really good singer, because if it's done with AI, you know it's done with AI.
Exactly.
So okay,
It's
but then
too clean.
you hear something else,
and they have 6 fingers on a hand.
and they're just cranking it out. Because there's no feel with AI.
No.
You know, there's no emotion with the there's AI. It's just.
But that's where I start talking about the quantum computing, because basically there's between the 1 and 0 in the binary code that everything's going to be so clean and so precise. But now with quantum computing, they're able to get in between there in order to make different things go on at the same time. So is it going to get that good that's going to be able to emulate that? Granted, it's learning from
And
us.
It could.
It
It could, but you're always going to know that it was man-made.
I so
Always.
hope you're right. I so
Always
hope you're
going to know
correct.
that it's not real. I mean, the only real things nowadays are, you know, the Real Housewives of New York and wrestling,
Right.
pro wrestling. That's about the only thing
are
that's real.
real.
That's real. That's real stuff.
Yeah.
Some people think it is. So you
R.I.P.
know,
Hulk Hogan.
you never know. Some people think that stuff is real, and
I did
So-
for a long time. And it's
Hey.
like, what? This is fake? Like,
you
oh.
never know. You never know. You could fool a lot of people
Yeah.
into thinking.
How Star Wars happened.
It's the passion you put into it, Star Wars. When do I get my lightsaber?
Yeah.
Or hoverboards, for that fact. That back in Back to the Future Part 2, and they said
years
they said they had hoverboards, but they couldn't release them because it would be a menace to the public.
Or
It was
flying
never a
cars. Where are they at? We were promised flying
They
cars.
got drones and helicopters.
suppose,
Apparently,
I
that's
suppose.
coming out soon. They got
Yeah.
things that are coming up with that idea.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all going to change too.
It's crazy.
No
So
kidding.
that's AI for me. It's
Yeah.
always fake.
I'm
It's always fake.
gonna
Give
go
me a
with
human
that.
singer.
Should we put on AI song, or
We're
could
about-
be an AI song, or could not be, or could you find one of each?
We're about an hour right now.
Oh, we are about an hour. Okay, so we should get to our actual AI from the '80s here, and we're working on. You know, we're going down the Oregon Trail back in 1848. I'll get that out of the way. But we must cross a river in order to continue at this point. It's 1,000 feet across and 6 feet deep. Let's see. Weather is cool. Are we going to ford the river? Are we going to cock the wagon? Are we going to hire an Indian to help? Is that even culturally
cares?
appropriate now? Wait to see if conditions improve. We're not getting more information. Who was up? Was that Gavin?
Yeah, let's go with number 2.
2. We're going to hawk the wagons. Last time we tried that, we
If you're
lost.
right again.
Here we go. There's AI for you. We're floating across the river.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even feel it.
It's fake.
Michael, we love you.
Oh.
We had no trouble. Oh, Gavin
Oh, look at
again.
that.
Killed off Allie earlier.
Oh,
but,
no.
You know,
Stopped.
we'll give us a few shots here. We had to get across that river. Now he's coming up to another fort.
Was not focusing.
Inadequate grass.
It's okay.
We found more wild fruit. Very little water. Bad water. Oh. Very little water. At least it's not bad. Not Fort Boise. Would you like to look around? Nope. All right, I'll continue doing that as we finish up here. So, Gavin, got any last questions?
Yeah, I got one more question for you, maybe 2. What is your most favorite memory in music?
Most favorite memory
Like,
in music.
yeah, it could have been a gig, you know,
Michael
maybe a
has
lot of
exhaustion.
people showed up, or
Poor Michael.
could have
keeps
been
getting
something
beat on.
funny that happened.
We played. This is when I was playing in Dad's band.
Okay.
We played for, I want to say, his 60th reunion.
Okay.
Okay, at the
Oh no. Again.
at the Holiday Inn,
Okay.
and my dad graduated with Bobby V.
Okay.
So Bobby V was at this reunion. Well, tornado sirens, they go off, right? So everybody's got to go in the basement, and they're lined up in the hallways.
Yeah.
Well, the band stayed upstairs.
Okay.
And just kind of raided the buffet.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
And because it was all there was
Yeah.
nobody around.
Yeah.
And Bobby V was there doing the same thing.
Okay.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I just thought, this guy's making that and this, but a free, a band guy
Yeah.
is going to take a free ham sandwich whenever they possibly can.
That's awesome.
And this guy is like hanging out with the band guys. That was a
funny.
good memory.
That's awesome.
Oh, the best
Cool.
food's the free one. It tastes better just because.
Yeah.
All right, are we heading to Fort Walla Walla or are we heading for the Dollies? That's you, Nick.
Walla Walla sounds fun.
Walla Walla. I like that. Hope that got on the speakers.
It did.
Yeah. Michael is lost. You just been having a tough time on this
Fever,
trip.
dysentery, and
Yeah.
now I'm lost.
We lost 4 days looking for you.
Crazy.
They didn't have cornfields back then, so there's really no excuses. Gav has a snake bite.
Oh,
You two just
no.
keep getting beat up.
Crazy.
The audience should know they're not missing much on the graphics.
No. See if we can finish this out. Michael has a snake bite.
Oh my God.
Impossible. Jeez, you lost another 5 days.
Wow.
That's 16 days. Half a month we lost.
It's crazy.
No, wait. You were lost too. That's 20 days.
4 days, yeah.
Oh no.
We broke a wheel. God.
Broke a wheel.
Yeah. We got spare parts. We can fix it. We have the technology.
Got it.
Last question. Did you have fun?
Oh, I had a blast.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll have to
Yeah.
have you back.
Yeah, I'd
So-
love to. That'd be great.
Cool.
That'd be
In
great.
Studio A
Cool.
or 8 sides.
Yeah, we'll be at the studio next time probably because
Hopefully.
hopefully.
The
yes.
ceiling's going up this week.
He had some water damage at the
Ooh.
studio
I'll
and
show a video later.
Yep.
The ceiling is
It's-
peeing on the ground.
yeah.
It's-
Really?
It's so much water.
From those rains we had, or
It was from the very initial rainstorm. There was like 2.5 inches of rain
Yeah.
in like an hour
right?
in the middle of the night.
Yep.
And it's a flat top roof, and the gutter was blocked by leaves, and then just couldn't handle it anymore. So it all went out, hundreds of gallons of water.
Jeez.
And none of the water went through the foundation. It all went over the foundation. And our studio happens to be where that foundation line and the gutter meet. So that's
How
yeah.
was the equipment? Everything.
Everything's
come out?
for the most part. Everything's, I think 90% of everything is
That's
fine.
good.
Yeah, we have everything covered and off the ground. Only thing that I pissed at is I lost a jazz bass because it was
Oh.
it was on the
It
couch.
was the only thing that got wet.
The universe decided that is where the water needed to drip down from, and it all poured in. I got a phone call, and they're like, "Your bass is wet," and I thought he was, because I have an upright bass downstairs too, and I was like, "Is there water in the bass?" That's what I was thinking. He's like, "A fair bit." I'm like, "Oh no, I got soup in my upright bass."
Yeah.
No water in the upright bass. It was a jazz bass.
The jazz bass.
And that thing's from the 90s. Oh, bring me back. Oh, that reminds me of my shirt I'm wearing. Is that Get Caught Red-Handed? One of my finds from the past few weeks going garage sailing. This is from a Coca-Cola advertising stint in 96, 97, where if they caught you actually buying Coke or having a Coke in your hand, they just give you free merchandise.
Huh.
So that's one of
That's
these
one
things.
of
yeah.
the
Oh, the
shirts.
pop.
Somebody got a free shirt. Now I have it. So.
See, I-
Holding coconut. I was thinking something different.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Michael, we got to choose wisely here. We're
Okay.
floating down the Columbia River, or are we taking the Barlow Toll Road?
Let's do 2.
2. You must pay $7.50. Are you willing to do this?
In 1884, that's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
Sure.
How much money?
$7.50.
What the heck?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Dang.
I wouldn't pay 50 cents at the toll bridge anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that's gone. Heavy fog. We're running out of food here, so we're either going to die or we're going to make it. Now we have no food.
Uh-oh.
And we're in a severe blizzard.
Oh, no.
What?
Yes. The AI told us. It's December 6th.
But it's also 1884.
It is. Our health is now poor. But
Ooh.
what we got going here? Do we make it?
Did we make it?
Congratulations, you made it to Oregon.
Oh my
Let's go.
Wow.
Even Michael.
Yeah.
Poor Allie. Sorry, Allie,
Allie
you didn't
died.
make the
Allie
trip.
didn't make it.
Last
but-
one.
Dang it.
But we did it. You got any last things to say before we head on out of here? But thank you for
Thank-
coming on,
hey,
Michael.
thanks
This is
for-
great.
Thanks for having me on here.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
great. We'll have to do it again
And hopefully you
sometime
got some
for
more
sure.
symbols you can sell me too, because that thing was nice.
You know, I just sold two, my last 2Ks.
Oh, you sold the
Just
last
sold
two?
them.
Yeah, as I was looking, I got an 18. The match at 16 he sold me, and then I thought there was a crack in it after I looked at it, and no, it was just lighting.
Oh,
18,
okay.
It was fine. But I am looking for a nice china or some kind of just weird symbol.
I've got a Zildjian China, but it's, I don't think you wouldn't want it. It's got a little crack in it, and it's
Oh.
just.
I got many blown up china symbols. They used to sit here, but now they're in the other room.
Yeah. Well, we'll make
Well,
a
they-
deal.
Cool. So, Gavin, anything to say here?
Nothing. I don't think so. Yeah, thanks for coming on, and
You bet.
we'll have you on soon.
Yeah.
Cool. So, Davin
Yeah.
McGay of.
Oh,
Oh! Bleep that one. A Day of Bliss. Holy jeez.
Gavin the gay.
Nope.
Day of Bliss. You can find him at Day of Bliss Band or Day of Bliss Official on all the Instagrams and TikToks and all the other fun stuff. You got 8 Side Studios. You can find on Facebook and every place else. And they had some great drum sounds there over at 8 Side Studios. So you're looking to record the whole band, just yourself, acoustic, podcasting. They're getting into videoing and all the other fun stuff. There's my plug for 8 Side Studio.
Yeah.
And again, I'll plug myself over at Drummer's Journey Wednesday nights, 5:30 to 7. Come and hang out, just drum padding. We do some things, we do some other things, we do some more things. And then you can also find us at Pirate on Cassette or at Pirate on Cassette Band from the Tiki Tacs all the way down to the Instagrams and the Facebooks and all that other fun stuff. So remember, if your drummer, your bass player, your guitar player has got more charisma than your front man or woman, maybe in trouble. But that's why my band's doing just fine.